Hi everyone, welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I have another Temu haul for you, so I hope you enjoy it. As usual, I will link everything down in my description box. I am in Canada, so if you are not in Canada, the links may or may not work for you. Also down there, you will find my Temu affiliate code and affiliate link. My affiliate code is AFW16205. So if you have deleted the app and you want to re-download it, you can certainly use those codes. Or if you have never had the app and you want to download it, you can download it and use those codes, and that will get you 30% off your first order and a coupon, $100 coupon bundle for future purchases. All right, we will go ahead and get started. All right, so our first item today is a hand-painted glass set. I paid $12.98 for these for a 4-piece set. That was with an up to 90% off coupon. Currently for the 4-piece set, it is $46.64. You can also purchase just a set of 2 for $27.51, and this is what they look like. So I did get a 4-piece set. So these are super pretty. Hold it up a little closer so you can get a better look at it. So they are a nice thick glass, so they are not, real fragile and going to break easily. So quality of them seems really nice. They are fairly small. They are a 200 ml size, or 7 ounces, so a little smaller than a 1 cup measure. But yeah, I thought they were really pretty. They do have matching pieces available on Temu, not on the same listing. The listing that I got these from was just for these glasses, but they have other listings where they have like a fruit bowl, candy dishes, platters, cup and saucer set. So there's a bunch of different pieces out there if you like it and you want to have like a bit of a matching set. But I just got these. I'm not sure if we will keep them ourselves, or they might go with my daughter when she moves out, because when she saw them she really liked them. So I might just package them back up and save them for her. They did come really well packaged. They were in a box in styrofoam, so no problems with the shipping of them and for them to be getting damaged. So yeah, super nice, super quality. I really do like them. If they'd been a little bit bigger, I would have preferred it, but that's fine. I'm happy with them. Okay, and our next item is something else that I got with an up to 90% off coupon, and it is a Bohemian style vase. This is it here. I got this for $6.97. Currently for this size, it is $23.60, and this is about 7 inches tall. On the listing, they do have a smaller size that is 4.5 inches tall, so it's shorter, but it's also more rounded. So it's probably not a whole lot different as far as the width of it. It's just that it's shorter, and that one is $17.43. So, and this is made of ceramic. It has little foam circles on the bottom just to protect surfaces from getting scratched. But yeah, super nice. It's it's not a huge vase, but it's a good size. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with it, whether I will have something in it or whether it'll just be a decor piece on its own. But yeah, really nice quality. Hold it up a little closer so you can get a better look at the design on it. But yeah, it's really nice, good quality. And yeah, I like it a lot. All right, so our next item is a handbag cup set, and you're probably thinking, what the heck is that? So I did get this again with a up to 90% off coupon, so I got it for $3.17. It has been discontinued from Temu. I haven't found any other listings on there, but I did kind of have a look around, and it is available on Amazon, so if you really liked it, you would be able to get it. And this is it here. So it is a ceramic cup. So this is a cup that looks like a purse, and then you have a plate or tray that looks like a little clutch bag. And then you also have the little spoon that goes with it. So this was available in obviously the pink color I got. They also had it in blue, in black, and in white. The cup is a 10-ounce capacity or 310 mils. The spoon is just this gold thin. It's not the best spoon, but it's fine. And then the ceramic saucer, tray, plate, whatever you want to call it, is about 8 inches by 5 inches in size. This having the gold trim, hold it a little closer again. With it having the gold trim on here, you're not going to be able to put this in a dishwasher, because if you put it in the dishwasher, that will eventually wear off. You also should not put it in the microwave. I was reading some of the reviews on Amazon, and somebody in the review said that they don't recommend that you microwave stuff in it because the handle got really hot. And I'm like, yeah, it would have got really hot. You're lucky you didn't start a fire putting, you know, the gold in the microwave. So yeah, not dishwasher safe, not microwave safe. I'm honestly not sure if I'll use this as a cup or whether I'll just be more like decoration. I just thought it was so super cute when I saw it. My husband also pointed out whether or not it would be real easy to drink out of, with it being like a flat edge and then kind of squared off at the edges, as if maybe it would end up, you know, pouring out the corners when you go to drink. I don't know if it would or not. I guess maybe I should have tested that. I know it hasn't been washed, and I know some of you probably think I'm crazy, but I will just, let's see. We're good. I'm able to drink out of it without spilling it down myself. So yeah, like I said, super cute. Not available on Temu any longer, but if you did like it, it is available on Amazon. Unfortunately, it is more expensive on Amazon, but yeah, it is super, super cute. The next item I have is a sunflower charm for a bracelet. I paid $4.52 for this. I did get multiple price adjustments. Currently it is $4.19, and this is what it looks like. Hopefully that focuses in on it. It is 95 sterling silver, and then in the center of the sunflowers there are teeny tiny little rhinestones. The bead is just under half an inch or about 1 centimeter in size. I will say I did think it looked awfully small when I first opened the package. I thought it was smaller than the Pandora beads would be, but I did pull one of my Pandora beads out to compare, and as you can see, they are pretty much the same size. So it is super, super pretty. And yeah, I mean, it's not a true Pandora charm, but you know, I do like that the Pandora charms have that feature that they, you know, they screw over top of these, but with a just regular bead like this, it doesn't do that. So it's just gonna slide here, there, and everywhere, as opposed to the Pandora ones that, you know, you have to screw it on. So, and then it's not going to go past the next spot unless I screw it over that spot. So I wish they had that feature too, but it doesn't. But it's still a super nice charm. I do really like it, and I definitely think it is worth the price. The next few items are some crafty items, and I will go through them pretty quick because I know there's people who don't like the crafty stuff. They are just a variety of bracelet making jewelry findings. So the first is just these little disc charms. So these were $1.48 when I purchased them. I did get a price adjustment. Currently it is $1.37 for 50 of them in the 6mm size that I got. The listing does also have 8mm, 10mm, 20, 25, and 30mm sizes, although at last check, the 6mm size was the only one that they had in stock at the time. So they are made of stainless steel, so they are not going to tarnish. And yeah, just a little plain, simple little charm for adding onto bracelets. So the next item is some natural Howlite beads, stone beads. I paid $2.55 for these. They are still $2.55 for the 4mm size that I got. The 4mm size comes with 88 to 90 beads on the string. You can also get them in a 6mm size where you're getting 58 to 60 pieces for $2.66, 8mm for 44 to 46 pieces for $3.29, or 10mm where you're getting 37 to 39 pieces for $4.30. So nice beads and good price. This sort of stuff is always seems to be a really good price on Temu. So if you're looking for this type of stuff, definitely check out Temu. Next, I got some natural aquamarine stone beads, again 4mm size. I paid $2.08 for these. They have been discontinued, so I didn't have the listing to kind of reference for how many beads, but it is basically the same length as the Howlite beads. So again, it would be about 88 to 90 of them. There are lots of other sellers on Temu that sell aquamarine beads. So if you like that, you certainly would be able to find them from another seller. But yeah, super pretty. And the last crafty item I have is some natural red rhodonite stone beads. Again, 4mm size. I paid $5.42 for these. Currently it is $5.72 for the 4mm size. This is a larger quantity. You're getting about 180 pieces with these ones. You can also get them in the 6mm size where you get 120 pieces for $7.08. 8mm size where you're getting about 90 pieces for $8.47. 10mm where you get 37 pieces for $7.58, or 12mm size where you're getting about 31 pieces for $8.47. So yeah, again, really nice quality beads that you can get from Temu for an excellent price. So if it is the kind of thing you're looking for, I really do recommend that you check out Temu. Their prices are fabulous. The next item I got was a ring. It is a Moissanite ring. I paid $2.52 for this. It did get it with an up to 90% off coupon, and the current price for it is $25.25. It is made of 925 sterling silver with, as I said, the moissanite. It has 8 moissanite stones in it. I will say this is not the box it came in. I just used this to make it easier to show. The box that it came in was this here, which is just one of those ones that have the plastic film and they just put it in between. So still a nice container, but yeah, it did not come in the red velvety ring box. It did come with the GRA certificate, so, but yeah, super, super pretty. It does have a little bit of silver in between each of the stones, like kind of like a rectangular sort of shape in between each of the stones. I'm not sure if that really is showing on camera or not, but hopefully you can see that detail. And it's available in ring sizes 5 through 9. So yeah, really pretty ring in my opinion. I like it a lot, and yeah, I would recommend it. The next items that I got were a couple of Apple Watch straps. I got these from the same listing, but they are a bit different. So I got the green one for $4.76. Currently it is $4.79, and I got the black for $5.17. It is currently $5.20. And they are also available in a starlight color and a pale pink color. This here that I'm wearing right now is the starlight color. It's basically like a light beige kind of color. So this one had been bought off of a different listing, and when I bought these I thought they were the exact same. They did have different sizes listed on this listing, whereas this one I think it didn't give different size options. So the listing these were bought from, there was 2 options. You can get a size that will fit a 38, 40, 41, and 42 millimeter watch face, and then the bigger size fits a 42, 44, 45, 46, and 49 millimeter watch face. And that is, I believe, the only difference is the size of this piece here that attaches into your watch. So like I said, these are actually from the same listing, but they are a different style. So the green one here is the exact same style as the one I am wearing, in that it is, let me just pull it apart. It is a magnetic closure on it, but this is one big long piece. It is also has holes that go all the way through on it. And then you just adjust this piece, you pop open a bit underneath, and then this will slide, and that you just adjust so that it's going to be the right size for your wrist. So that's what I thought I was buying, because that's what this one was, so I just thought it was going to be the exact same. The black one is different. It is actually two separate pieces. So again, same thing. You're just gonna adjust this here. You're just gonna pop a little bit at the bottom and then slide that to wherever you need it to be. But it is two separate pieces. So one will go on each end of each side of your Apple Watch face, and then it just will connect once it's on to fit. So yeah, a little confused that I got two different styles from the same listing, because it didn't say anything in the listing about there being different styles. This one here also, like, the holes don't go all the way through. It still has the design, but it just is solid on the back of it. So yeah, I'm not sure from that listing that I'll put down in my description box. I'm not sure what the pink or the starlight color will be like from that listing, but yeah, I do like them either way. I do kind of like the ones that have the holes all the way through on it, maybe a little bit better, but yeah, they're both nice. They're good quality. I'm really happy with this one. The magnetic closure is great. It doesn't just pop open or anything. The magnet in it is strong enough that it doesn't do that. So yeah, super happy with them. Just think it's a little odd that they came from the same listing but are slightly different. The next item that I got from Temu is some invisible wig or topper wire. So I paid $236 for this. Currently it is $260, and it comes with 3 pieces. So it's 3 different sizes. There is a 7-inch, an 8-inch, and a 9-inch. I will go ahead and open one up here. And what this is, it is just basically a piece of, whether you'll even see it, it's basically like fishing wire connected to little clips like this. And some wigs will already have, or toppers will already have spots for attaching this type of thing. Other ones may not, and so you might have to sew something on yourself. But essentially this is, you put, you attach it here and here on the topper, and then the wire would go around behind your head, so that it helps hold it on securely. So yeah, I'm not sure. This is supposed to be the large one, which is supposed to be 9 inches. And I'm just thinking, how is that going to fit around my head? So I'm a little confused right now on that. I'm not sure. Because this is a large. So yeah, we'll have to see if that works. I mean, I have kind of fishing type wire for making bracelets, something that's actually a little stretchy. This doesn't have really any stretch to it, but yeah, so having these clips probably would be good enough for me. I could probably attach some other wire to it for securing it, but I just wanted something so that I could potentially remove the clips at the front of my toppers, because I do find sometimes that they kind of pull, and that is where my hair is super thin at my hairline. So I thought this might be a better option. So we'll give it a try, see how it goes. But yeah. The next item that I got was a bathroom scale. I paid $17.63 for this. Currently it is $18.39. I have gotten a full refund on this. This is it here. It was available in black or white. It's about 10 inches square, and you can, it weighs up to 180 kilograms. So I ordered this under the impression that it was rechargeable. There's a photo that I will insert here that shows on the listing where the scale is plugged in. And I wanted that. That's the reason I ordered this particular scale, is because I wanted one that I could just have plugged into a wall and not have to worry about replacing batteries. So that was why I ordered this. It is not rechargeable. It does have a battery compartment. It uses 2 AA batteries. So yeah, I said I wanted to return it. They told me that, you know, they gave me a refund without having to return it. So I'm not sure. I'll probably use it seeing as I've got it now, I guess. But it definitely wasn't what I wanted. But I'm not going to try ordering another one off of Temu that even if it says that it's rechargeable, because I can't guarantee that it will be. So I will maybe just look for something like that in a physical store so that I know for sure that I'm getting a rechargeable one if that's what it says it is. So, but it is just a scale that you just, you know, it's just pressure. So you just, when you have it on the floor, you put it flat on the floor, you touch it, it comes on, and then zeros, and then you step on it to get your weight. It does weigh in kilograms. I haven't seen anything on it, a way to change it to pounds, because I am definitely more familiar with pounds. It did have a little instruction sheet, but it literally is just telling you to put it on a flat surface, tap it with your foot to power it on, and then step on it. So it doesn't say anything about converting it to pounds. So another reason why I'm not too keen on it, I would prefer one that I can change so that it's weighing in pounds. So otherwise, I mean, it's scale, it works, but yeah, it's just not what I wanted. So the next item that I got was a lighted makeup mirror. This was from a local warehouse. This is it here. I paid $43.27 for this. It is sold out in the small size, which is what I had gotten, and the small size is about 13 inches across, 15 inches tall. They have it in a large size that is 13.5 wide by 17.5 tall, and that is currently $47.22. It is rechargeable, so it did come with a cord. I have it plugged in right now. It says rechargeable, but I'm not sure if it has to be plugged in to use or not. Yeah, I'm gonna say it, even though it said rechargeable, I think it has to be plugged in, because yeah, I've had it plugged in for a little bit here and it's not coming on with it not being plugged in. So it does have the 3 different kind of colors of light. I'll turn it on here. So you've got the white, the warm, and then the kind of in between. And then you also have this, I don't know what the piece is supposed to stand for. This is where you can change how bright or dim it is, and you just press and hold it and it gets dim, and then press and hold it and it gets brighter again. So it does say that it has a digital, a dimmer memory, so that if I turn this off, let's put it down low. So it says if you turn it off and then turn it back on again, it will come back on at the same brightness it was when you turned it off. So you're not having to, you know, if you like it really bright, you're not having to each time turn the brightness way up. Or if you like it a little dimmer, you're not having to constantly adjust that. It will just come in back on at whatever setting it was at when you turned it off. It does come with a little block here, power block for plugging the cord into. I just have the USB part plugged into a power bar, but it does have that, so you can just plug it into a regular socket. It does also come with a little suction cup mirror that is 5 times magnification that you can just suction cup onto the mirror. And then there is the instruction manual that just tells you, you know, how to use it, like how you change the type of light and how you increase or decrease the brightness. So yeah, it also has a tilt in it, so it says it's a 360-degree tilt. I'm not sure why you would even care if it would flip all the way around, but it does. So yeah, it does seem like a good quality. It doesn't seem super bright to me. So I wasn't too keen on it because in my opinion it didn't seem super bright, although right now on camera I feel like it's making me look really washed out because it's bright, but it wasn't very bright. And then this is bad, I was in Costco and they happened to have a bigger mirror. It is a wider, and so it's probably not a whole lot taller than this mirror from Temu, but it is at least double the width of it. So It was regularly $80 down to $29.97. So yeah, I picked that up and requested to return this mirror. And again, they said they'd give a refund without having to return it, which I feel awful about because it was almost $50 with the tax. So I feel really bad that they said not to return it. So I'm definitely, you know, it will go to someone, you know, it'll go to a good cause. It'll be gifted to somebody who needs it, so that it's not just going to some donation store that jacks up the prices so that people can't really afford it. So yeah, I will make sure it goes to a good home, seeing as it was refunded to me. So, but yeah, nice mirror. If you're interested in it, it is good. I felt like maybe it wasn't super bright, but you know, it's good. I like it. The next item I got is called a French style cardigan. This is it here. I paid $2.30 for this, again with an up to 90% off coupon. It is currently $24.19. It's available in 3 different colors: the beige that I got, a black, or a burgundy. It is plus sizes, available in 0XL to 5XL. I got it in the 4XL. The knit, it's 100% polyester knit. I am disappointed in this. I don't feel like the beige color, because this is just, you know, a straight up kind of creamy color. The hearts on here are embroidered, so that part is good. I'm happy with that. But the actual coloring of it, to me, doesn't look like it looks online. It looks more like a beige, not like a cream color, and it looks almost like a bit of a mottled gray. So, mottled beige, I mean. So it just doesn't look as nice. It did look better on me than I thought it would. You'll see on the try-on clip. I don't hate it on. It is basically an open front cardigan that just has, there's 3 sets of ties. So there is one right up at the top, which I don't think I would ever have done up. And then there's one a little bit further down, and then one down closer to the bottom. So it's not horrible. It's not really, really bad. I mean, the fact that it was $2.30, I'll keep it. I may wear it a couple of times, but you know, it's just not the best quality in my opinion, and just really doesn't look like the picture online in my opinion either. So it is, like I said, it's just a creamy color. I will insert a closer up picture of the beige one so that you can see, like, this is not the color it looks online at all. So definitely disappointed in it, but for $2.30, I really can't complain too much, can I? Next, I got a green floral V-neck top. And this is it here. I paid $12.87 for this. I did get some price adjustments. Currently, it is $14.26 for the green color. The listing that this was from also had a red floral. It just looks like this, but it's a red background, or one with a black background. And then they had one that was apricot with kind of like a just black design on it. And they're all around about $14. So this is plus sizes, available in 1XL to 5XL. I got the 4XL. It is 95% polyester, 5% spandex. It has a bit of stretch to it. It does feel okay. It's not like t-shirt material, but it is relatively soft. It is that kind of material that is just, the pattern is printed on it. So the outside has the pattern, the inside is just like the white color. It also does have the seam down the back, which I'm not super keen on, but with the pattern on this, you know, it's not really noticeable because of such a small repeating pattern. So I don't mind it too much on that. I'm not sure if I think it's a little big for me. I mean, I don't think it looks huge, but at the same time, I feel like I probably could have gotten away with a 3X. Not sure how much I like the coloring of it. I kind of thought it was going to be more like a Kelly green, like a bright green, and this is definitely more of a dark, kind of dingy looking green to me. So I kind of was thinking you know, a nice floral for summer. And this just isn't really giving summer to me because of how dark the green is. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to return this just because I'm not real keen on the color. I may try, I don't know, maybe the red. I'm not super into red, but maybe the red would be nicer, a little bit brighter. And I could maybe try a smaller size. I'm not totally sure, but yeah, just not quite the color I was hoping for, but quality wise, it seems great. Material is soft, not like t-shirt soft, but it is kind of soft, and yeah, it's fine. It's just not the color I wanted. I wanted something bright, summery, you know, not dark, and like, to me this would be more for fall. So the next item I got is a beige V-neck top. It actually is the same style as that green floral shirt I just showed you. I did not buy them from the same listing, even though they do have this same shirt on the listing. I guess didn't notice it at the time. So this is this one. And I paid $13.46 for this. I have gotten almost $3 in price adjustments. Currently it is $11.47. This was the only color and pattern on the listing that I bought this one from. But like I said, it is the same style. So again, it's 1XL to 5XL that it's available in. I got the 4XL. It is 95% polyester, 5% spandex, stretchy. It does have that seam down the middle at the back. But again, with the pattern on this, I don't feel like it's super noticeable. So I don't mind that too much, but yeah, you know, you'll have seen them both on me from the try-on clips. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think it looks too big? Because I kind of feel like maybe it is a bit big, and that it's not as flattering as it maybe could be if it fit a little bit more form-fitting. So let me know what you think in the comments. I'm definitely going to return the green one. I'm just not sure whether or not to return this. I do like this. I think it's flattering on, especially with the design kind of being you know, vertical design as opposed to like a horizontal. So I do like that. I'm just not sure whether or not I should be sizing down. So I would really appreciate your opinion on that. So please comment. All right, and our last item for the day is a long cardigan. I paid $10.14 for this. Again, I believe it was with an up to 90% off coupon. You guys must be thinking, like, how many of these coupons do I get? But I get one almost daily when I log in. It just seems to be the most common coupon. Well, it's the most common coupon that I take up the offer on, because I do feel like some of the other things that pop up aren't as good of a deal. Like for instance, today when I went on, it came up saying I could get 6 free items. Most of those items were, you know, items that were only worth a couple of dollars, like $2, $3. So I went through and picked some stuff, because typically when they have those types of promos, then you're still only having to purchase $35 worth of product to get your free shipping and get the deal. So I had went through and I picked some stuff out, not necessarily stuff that I really wanted, but just from what was there, I picked stuff that I thought would be useful. And then I got to the point where you would have to, you know, pick the items you're going to purchase. And it wanted me to purchase $85 worth of stuff. So I'm thinking, well, you know, at least 4 out of these 6 items are things that I wouldn't be buying if it wasn't for the fact that I was supposedly getting them for free. So I didn't have $85 worth of stuff that I wanted to purchase right now. So I just kind of went out of it and left it. So I definitely prefer the up to 90% off. So anyway, enough of me rambling about that. So I got it for $10.14. The current price for it is $30.59. It is plus sizes available in 0XL to 5XL. I got the 3XL. It's available in the black color I got and in an apricot color or beige. It is 100% polyester, which is surprising to me because it honestly feels like there'd be some like cotton yarn to this knit. I really like the feel of this knit, you know, like compared to that French style one that I got for a couple of dollars. Like, it's a very nylon feeling knit, whereas this feels much nicer. So it is a nice long length. You'll see it on me in the try on. It has no pockets, no pockets in it, and it has no buttons. So it is just an open front. So there are no buttons to do up. It does have a slit on either side. So super, super happy with this. Definitely would recommend this. I'm potentially going to go back and buy it in the beige. Again, it looks kind of like a, you know, mottled or heathered kind of beige color. So hopefully if I go ahead and order it, it actually is that, because that's what I like. Now the listing does recommend that it is hand washed or dry cleaned. I wouldn't be dry cleaning it. I don't think I will hand wash it. I probably will just do it on a delicate cycle and hang it or lay it flat to dry. Potentially, if I had like a, you know, if I get one of those mesh laundry bags, I could see maybe putting it in something like that, just so it doesn't potentially snag on something else. But yeah, really, really nice quality on this. I really, really do like this. And like I said, I'm thinking I'm probably going to go back and try and get the beige color, because I do think the quality of it is excellent. Just before I go, I will say that I have done the craft with to make the sunflower wreath. For anybody who caught that video where I bought the bandanas, I have made it. I did record it, so I haven't looked back at the footage to sort of see whether or not it has good enough footage to maybe put together a video that I could post, but that is kind of what I'm thinking I might do, as well as with the resin and maybe some polymer clay. I would be interested to know whether or not starting to maybe upload some craft videos is something you guys are interested in. I don't know if there's many of you that are into crafts or not. If you aren't, if the majority of people aren't really into it, then probably if I'm going to do it, I would start another channel and keep this one for the Temu hauls. So, you know, I would appreciate comments on that. I may even do a poll in the community posts. So yeah, I would be interested to know what you guys' thoughts are on that. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you saw something you liked, and I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend, and we will see you next time. Bye.